So recently, they've been shooting this TV show here in Baltimore and shit called Lady in the Lake. I believe it has like Nicole Kidman, Natalie Portman, one of them's in it. But some rumors have been coming to light saying that, excuse me, some of the locals in the downtown area have been pressing the production crew for allegedly tens of thousands of dollars to shoot. But yeah, let's dive deeper into it, and then we're gonna fully unpack this.
The film crew threatened in downtown Baltimore.
New details, the police are now raising questions about what really happened.
Its production of Lady in the Lake was halted on Friday following what police said was a threat of violence. The TV series has been filming on Park Avenue, and on Friday, a crew member reported that someone demanded $50,000 and also pulled out a gun. When asked to describe
Someone demanded $50,000 from the production crew and also pulled out a gun, is what a crew member on this TV show said. Let's go.
Retracted that statement and said a driver saw it. Police now.
It then said a driver saw it. That they didn't see it specifically, but a driver saw it. Two contradictory stories already. Let's go.
Plus, a local street vendor was upset that he had not been compensated by the production company and lost business since he could not operate during filming. That person is identified as 43-year-old Keith Brown of Pikesville. He was arrested yesterday on narcotics charges.
So they said that a street vendor also pressed the production crew trying to get money, and he was later arrested for narcotics. Now, alright, so there's already holes in this story. First, you've got a first-hand eyewitness report. Then you've got somebody saying that they heard this from a driver. And now you've got a street vendor mixed into the whole incident. So let's keep going, because they further debunk this and find out, as you can hear, that there's more holes in this story than you would think. Let's go.
According to investigators, members of the production crew made up the story. No charges have been filed, but the investigation continues.
They can't! No charges been filed! But the investigation continues? Sounds like a waste of our money, but let's get deeper into this.
Baltimore police now say 2 members of the Lady in the Lake production crew made up the story about a group of drug dealers demanding money in exchange for not shooting someone on the set.
They kept. They admitted to making up the story. Why would someone on a production crew make up a story about getting extorted for tens of thousands of dollars by drug dealers? Let's dive deeper and then we're going to unpack.
Terrible mark on Baltimore. You hear so much negativity about Baltimore. Baltimore is a good town, you know, and we just need a good name so they can bring more productions here.
The police investigation determined a street vendor, identified as 43-year-old Keith Brown, demanded the production company pay him for lost business, just as they paid owners of brick-and-mortar stores on Park Avenue. The Apple Plus TV series closed the...
So now we get more info on the street vendor. They said that he wasn't pressing them. He just wanted his cut because his business was getting cut down by them filming on his street because he couldn't vend there, just like they were providing funds to these other brick and mortar stores and shit that they paid off. He wanted the same respect as them. You feel me? Let's go.
For filming. Brown told police he had been awaiting paperwork to get paid.
I feel as though, that wasn't true. He just wanted to have, money just like everybody else.
Investigators spoke with the local...
But in the midst of him waiting to get his paperwork to get paid, he somehow ran across narcotics charges. Sounds like the production crew is snitching, is ratting, is making shit up, and trying to make the city look bad all in one. Let's go.
Manager, who initially reported the incident. He told police people demanded $50,000 in order to film at the location, and one of them pulled a gun on a crew member. When police asked what the gun looked like, the manager retracted his statement.
When he got asked what it looked like, he retracted the statement. That's how you know this nigga on some bullshit. Like, if somebody threatens you and presses you for tens of thousands of dollars and then pulls out a gun on you and you don't even know what the gun looked like, how you know he pulled out a gun if you didn't see the gun and don't know what it looked like? Instantly retracted his statement, which is cap. Which means this guy's a complete idiot, because in the midst of his lying, He wasn't even smart enough to just make some shit up and just say black pistol, assault rifle. He could have said anything, but he's an idiot. He's a lying fucking idiot, and he shouldn't be on any production crew. He shouldn't be working at all. He need to make job at fucking flipping burgers. No cat. Let's go.
Police also talked with a private security supervisor. She told a different story, explaining the group wanted $4,000.
What? Hold on. Let's run that back. So the supervisor's collecting these reports, but not getting full details on them.
The gun in the air if they didn't.
Because the supervisor the one who said he would shoot, correct?
$4,000 to continue working. She then changed the amount to $50,000. The supervisor said the group threatened to shoot the gun in the air if they didn't receive the money.
The supervisor says that they threatened to shoot the gun in the air if they didn't receive the money. So the supervisor was a witness to this. Let's go.
The supervisor eventually told police no money was provided and she had no knowledge of who made the threats or who requested the money. Local residents we spoke.
So does no knowledge just mean that she doesn't know them or that she didn't see them? Like, that's a vague ass statement. Let's go.
Have little sympathy for the crew, but feel for the vendor.
I can't fault anybody who's trying to make a dime for themselves.
Police arrested Brown, the vendor, on drug charges. Production crews spent the day removing facades and packing up gear. Reporting from downtown, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.
Alright, y'all, let's unpack this, because I got some shit to say about this. No cap. So, the production crew on this local TV show, what is mainstream Apple Plus TV show, filming in Baltimore, in the inner city, in a highly drug populated area, assumingly not locals whatsoever, said that they were pressed by a group of local drug dealers to pay $50,000 or they had to stop filming, and then later reneged and said the whole shit was a lie. Bro, these people need to be fucking fired, bro. Fired, banned from the industry, reprimanded, possibly even fined for fucking indecency and slander. I ain't going cap, by the whole city of Baltimore. Like, class action vibes against Apple Plus for this. Because that first video I showed you, right? Like, that video was out for maybe like 3 or 4 days, damn near a whole week, before that second video came out saying the whole thing was cat. So literally they let this whole lie live out and actually make a fucking life of its own, not just here in the city locally, but across the whole world, throughout the film production industry, even back to fucking Apple TV, that people from here pressed them for tens of thousands of dollars, pulled a gun out on them, and told them if they didn't provide, then they couldn't film. This is one of the biggest slander cases in film history. I ain't gonna cap you down. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, whoever made that report and was on this production crew that assisted in this and that lie need to be fired, bro, and exposed, to be honest, because they can't be locals. Like, the only reason that I can even see them doing that is only based in them being racist, prejudiced, scared, and fucking just not wanting to be there at all. Because, like, from my point of view, it was like, alright, if I was like a person who wasn't from here, I was white, I'm on like a mainstream production crew for one of the biggest streaming platforms, Apple Music, I'm coming to a city to film, the inner city, high drug populated areas, fiends, all types of shit that I'm not used to at all. I'm working here for multiple weeks at a time. It's like, bro, I don't want to be doing this, bro. And they probably didn't feel like they were getting paid enough to do it or to deal with the shit that they had to do or see just being in that environment. So I feel like for them to make up that excuse and that lie of saying, oh, we got pressed by some drug dealers and they pulled a gun out on us, that like was their initiation to either like make the production company be like, all right, we're about to just end production either in this area or in the city as a whole, and just be like, all right, fuck it, we're not doing anything there because our insurance isn't going to cover anything that could fucking possibly happen to our production crew, let alone the cast or even the whole production of the film as a whole. So they were basically, in that lie that they told, they were attempting to blackball the entire city from the film industry, bro. And that's fucking racist, fucking prejudice, petty as fuck and some fucking bullshit, bro. That's what I'm saying. They need to be exposed and they need to be reprimanded. I ain't gonna lie. If this show is out, bro, if it's out or if it's like, I think it's in production, so it might not be out, but I'm gonna do my due diligence to find out who is in this crew, where they're from, and like what's up with them, bro, because they need to be reprimanded. Like, this shit should not go as just like, oh, my bad, we lied, and just get brushed under the rug, because everybody knows, bro. Like, when somebody like says something about somebody, like some negative shit, some controversial shit, like especially some shit that's believable and in like adjacent to their reputation, you feel me, people are going to believe that, bro, and take that as fact, bro. Like, there's not gonna be like, oh, I saw a video that came out after that and it said it was cat. Like, that's not gonna make it back to Apple Plus production, bro. Like, the story of this being cat is not gonna make it back to the fucking CEO of production at Apple Plus, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, this was a blatant attempt to blackball the whole city from the film industry, bro. And hopefully they didn't succeed, but like I said, they need to pay the price, because this is serious shit. This isn't just no like run-of-the-mill rumor spreading. This is like attempted blackballing, bro. And me speaking for the city as a whole and filmmakers especially in the city, bro, we don't appreciate that at all. And something needs to be done for sure. We need to see action and punishment and a statement, to be honest, from Apple Plus. Like, I feel like us as a whole city deserve a statement from Apple Plus about this incident. And I'm about to press that issue, like, no cat whatsoever, because it needs to be done. People always go for the initial lie, bro, but they never dive deeper to find out if there's a truth, bro. It happens all the time on the fucking internet. Like, clips go fucking viral all the time where people might say some crazy shit, like, completely out of context. It sounds like the craziest thing you've ever heard. But if you, like, watch... most people don't have time to watch the entirety of like a long form interview or like podcast or some shit to get the full context of what a person might have been talking about in the viral clip. But that's what I'm saying. The clip is what people know but see and believe as truth, bro. Most people don't research shit. They don't dive deeper. They go with the clip, and that's fact. Clip is law, bro. Clip and headline is law until proven otherwise. Like, no cap, bro. No cap. So like I said, Apple Plus, we as the city of Baltimore need an official apology for the slander that you have placed on our city from your Lady in the Lake production crew. No cat. We demand a fucking apology. No cat. Let's go.